there, kiddos. So yesterday we learned about our new topic, informative books. And I wanted to show you a writing checklist from kindergarten. So we started these type of all about books and teaching books in kindergarten, and these were the things that you learned how to do. You told and drew and wrote about a topic. You told what your topic was. You put different things you knew about the topic on your pages. You had a last part or page. You told or drew and wrote information across pages, so that means more than one. Good thing I put 3 pages in my book, huh? You drew and wrote important things about a topic. You told, drew, and wrote some details about the topic. And then you could read your writing. You wrote letter sounds for the sounds you heard. That means you sounded out your words. And you used a word wall to help you spell. Now, we have a word wall in our bookshelf on Otis. You put spaces between your words. That's very important for a reader. You used lowercase letters unless a capital were needed, like at the beginning of a sentence. And you wrote capital letters to start every sentence. So these are things that we focused on in kindergarten. Now, I want to keep doing these things, and I'm going to learn about more things I can add to my teaching books to make them even better. But first, I want to make sure I have these. So I noticed it said right across pages. Now, my story that I started yesterday was all about chickens. I was going to teach you about chickens. There's my topic at the top there. Now, I only got to my first page yesterday because in the 15 minutes that I had for Writer's Workshop, I watched my video and then I started on my own writing. I drew my picture to show what my topic was. That was an important thing on the checklist, huh? And then I wrote this sentence. It says, chickens are a bird. They have 2 wings. That's an important detail that tells about chickens. Now on my next page, I'm going to keep going, and maybe on this next page, I'm going to write about, what they eat. That would be a really good thing. I'm going to grab my pencil, and I'm going to put a sentence down to remind myself. Chickens eat little dry pellets. They also love fresh vegetables and even some fruit. So I'm going to add that, and fruit. My chickens loved watermelon. Maybe I should put that. They also love fresh vegetables. Ooh, I forgot to make that plural. Vegetables and fruit. And I'm going to put parentheses. Especially watermelon. Watermelon. And then I'm going to put a period to end that sentence. Now, in my picture, boys and girls, I'm going to make sure that I show all of the details about this teaching part. So on this page, I put that they're eating dry pellets. So I'm going to draw the chicken's head down here. And then I'm going to draw his beak pecking open on one of these. And then I'm going to draw his body up like this, and his tail sticks up in the air when they're getting food. And when I'm drawing my pictures, I try to draw as much detail as I can to help you understand what's happening. I'm even going to draw a little peck mark on there. And I'll add his wing here. And then I'll draw the dry pellets on the ground. And then I could even add a watermelon slice over here. So this was my writing, boys and girls, and I wanted you to take a look at another student's writing as well. Now, this is the little girl, and this was her teaching book. This is Leah's first draft of her story. So I wanted to read it to you and show you what a first grader's writing looks like, because Mrs. Rue's writing might look a little different than yours. Let's see if we can figure out what her book was all about. So this is her first page. I like how she numbered her pages. Dogs play, and they look like wolves and eat dog food. Wolves and dogs are in the same family. They are big and they love to play. Can you tell what she's teaching you about yet? think dogs and how they're similar to wolves. I don't know if they're going to, oh, I just see dogs on here, so maybe it's just dogs. Dogs can be good friends. I got a dog and her name is Nala. I love her so. That is how it was. Dogs like balls, like we do. Balls, they like balls too. That's a part where it was a little confusing. She might go back and fix that one to where it makes sense a little bit more. I'm a star because dogs are your best friend. So this was her first draft. So some of the parts you can tell, some of the parts she was teaching, and then she kind of got into storytelling, didn't she, a little bit? So she might go back, and since it's her first draft, she's going to go back and she's going to change things and move things and add things. And she might go back and take out those story parts because it makes it not such a teaching book when she has that story added in there, kind of distracted. But that was something that she could go back and make even better. Just like Mrs. Rue added to mine and made it even better. So during your workshop time today, you're going to grab your teaching book that you started yesterday. Now, I know you didn't finish a whole book in one writer's workshop because we take our time and we write lots of detail. I probably could even put more detail about their wings on this first page. I know a lot about their wing feathers. And then my second page was about what they eat. My third page might even be about the chicken's life cycle, how it starts as an egg, and I could draw a diagram. I've seen those in our comprehension stories. I could put a life cycle of a chicken there. That would be a good part to add to my story. So many fun things to add, boys and girls. I hope you are as excited as I am about this writer's workshop where we're going to add more to our teaching book.